look like it's going to settle down anytime soon. Sad to say, that's for sure. Yeah, well, so you imagine what my opinion is of the institution right now. Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, it makes me so mad. I want to break out the flip phone and learn how to text.
Oh yeah, yeah, I can see that happening.
And me,
Yeah, you can text with your flip phone. It'll just take you hours to
I'm
say
telling
hi.
you, I lose train of thought before I get to the end of the sentence.
Right. What did I say? What did I want to say? What was I talking about? There's something to be said about having a flip phone. Could we all go backwards and all get a flip phone? God, could you imagine? Well, they're making smartphones to look like flip phones.
No, I just
You could be okay with they're making uh the they're trying to adapt the technology to make you happy.
you know what really amazes me? I go into a restaurant and you look around and everybody's sitting across the table with each other and got their phones going.
Hmm.
I'm going, that makes no sense to me.
Hmm. For sure. That's for sure. That's exactly what's happening.
I have to text you to talk to you. No, no.
Right. Yeah, no, it's all messed up. It is all messed up.
I went to the doctor the other day and you're in the waiting room and there's 20 people and 50 to 60% of them are on the phone.
Yeah, well, it does keep you busy while you're doing nothing. Well, they used to have like magazines at the doctor's office.
Oh yeah. They don't even have
So
those
then
anymore.
you don't need those anymore. So and soon my grandkids will say, "What are magazines, Dad?" All right.
It's kind of like mine. I was talking about LPs and they're going, what's an LP?
Yeah, right. Yeah, 8 track.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Cassettes. Yeah, VHS tapes. Yeah, I'm not a.
Now they're coming back to figure out LPs are cool, so we want to go to
Oh, I
LPs.
know. I know. They are. My son-in-law, he's got a whole section now. That's all he wants. He took all my old ones. He loves them, and I had a whole collection of them because that's what we used to do. And he's like enthralled. He goes. They're opening up these LP shops now
Oh
to bring
yeah.
it back. I could make a lot of money selling my old LP. Yeah, they are coming back. You're right about that.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna hang around and wait till flip phones come back in style.
Yeah. Yeah. That one you might have to wait a little bit longer. It's just like saying the dial phone is going to come back.
During hurricanes, I break out my dial phone because that's the only thing that works.
Yeah, well, that's true. Real to real. There you go. So you're advanced. Philip was advanced. He had the good stuff. Well, we're inching down here just a touch as we obviously are not talking about trading since there's not much to talk about. Got down here to 5 and change against our 4. Wouldn't you know it? Did not get filled there at 5, obviously, because we didn't get down to 5 against our 4. Again, I like to scale in around an area or a level, depending on how you want to describe it. I call it an area because we're not going to be perfect. Got down to 5 and change there against our 04. So if you have 5, be a little bit careful here. We do have a number coming out here in about 8 minutes, so we'll see what that does for us.
I think those guys with those 500 lots knew something we don't.
Well, how about the person that bought them? What does he know? Somebody did buy him. The one thing about futures trading, it's a zero-sum game for the most part, right? Somebody has to buy, somebody has to sell, somebody's going to make money, somebody's going to lose money.
Well, let me ask you this now. If somebody's sitting here at 08 and they drop in and say a 600 lot and it takes it, do they automatically take it, or they actually have to have somebody right on the other side at the bid side to take that 600 lot?
Well, somebody took it out, right? I mean,
Or,
somebody bought
or,
it.
do, or do they just go down the ladder and say, okay, well, we sold 600, now we're going to go down 600?
No, they sold them. Somebody sold them. Look,
Yeah.
to have a 600 lot in the queue, if you can, everybody's limited to how many contracts you could trade, right? Depending on how much money you have in your account.
Yeah.
Correct. So usually, just for most cases, not always the case. If for every $1,000 that you have in your account, you can trade in one lot. So if you have $10,000, your maximum that you can trade is 10 lots, right? So for somebody to put a 500 lot in there, okay, do the math. You need like $1 million account at least, right? Or else you wouldn't be messing around with 500 lots. Probably have a lot more than $1 million actually to be doing flipping that kind of size. And the reality of it is when somebody puts in an order like that, they're not scalping it for 2 or 3 ticks or 2 or 3 points. They're sitting with it. Maybe they were, when somebody sold it, maybe they were getting out of longs from like 4 or 5 points ago. They're long maybe a couple thousand, maybe more. Who knows? For you to be scalping 500 lots in a tight little range would be something. I mean, there are people who do it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But you're taking on a lot of risk to be able to do it. Again, there's a whole bunch of there's so many different types of trading that people, you have to find whatever system methodology that works for you, and as long as it's working for you, you work it. To try to figure out what somebody else is doing, or how they're doing it, or why they're doing it. I stood around a lot of great traders, and again, I've said this before. I've watched them trade, and I could not do what they did. If I mimicked them exactly, trade for trade, I could never do what they do. So it doesn't matter. You have to find, and you have to be comfortable with the methodology and the style that you are. It's going to make you money, not what makes somebody else money.
Well, I guess what I'm asking is somebody, they say there's a 500 lot here at 08 and they take it out.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean it's going to go down on the bid side? It's going to take off, the 40, 50, 60s out down to?
Who knows? It all depends on momentum. Usually what happens is somebody takes out the five. Let's say it was a 500 like set to sell.
Mhm.
Usually what happens is that he's going to have more. He's going to have more. If somebody's buying it, he maybe wants to buy 1,000, so he'll buy the 500, then he'll buy a couple more to keep the market up. Now, then after that, you have to see what happens. Are more people going to come and buy? Did somebody, get behind him, sell more, and now it's rallying? Usually, these guys who trade that much size can trade a lot more. So, I don't know. It all depends. You're asking me if the market's going to stop. If somebody sells 500 and start reversing, I don't know. Who knows?
No, I'm just trying to figure out the order. Somebody sold 500. Does it go down the ladder ticket? Uh, if say there's 50s, 60s, and
Yeah, if,
100s.
if somebody wanted to sell 500 and you don't have a 500 lot, okay.
Yeah.
So if you if you put 500 to sell in your order book and you click below, let's say if you want to sell 500 right now, you'd have
Yeah.
to click the 500 at '05, and it'll clear everything down until you fill up 500. It'll clear all the bids down
Okay.
until you fill 500 contracts. So you could do it all in one swoop, and that's why when the markets have those quick moves like that, when the numbers out and
Yeah.
they gap, it's because somebody wanted to sell a whole bunch and they just put it below the market, and it fills them
Yeah.
until
Okay.
they get filled with their number. So if you wanted to sell like 500 contracts right now and you didn't want to do it tick for tick, you would just put it way underneath the market and get filled all the way down to whatever, whatever, however many prices it fills to the 500 lots.
Did you read DL's question?
Yeah, well, when I was in the pit there, I watched somebody who lost all the time and did the opposite of them. Let me tell you something about watching somebody losing money all the time. It's painful. Okay, it's painful to watch them. First of all, if they're going to lose money all the time, they're not going to be they're not going to be on the floor much longer. Um, just usually a person who's been trading a while. And let's put it this way: when you're standing there trading, you really are not watching somebody else. I mean, you sometimes somebody is having a bad day, right? And you know how he trades, and you're cringing because he just keeps adding on to a bad position, hoping, praying that uh, the market's going to come back to him, and you're not you're feeling terrible for the guy. So um, and then usually if somebody's there all day and he's usually not there all day, you feel bad for him because he's having a bad day. So watching somebody lose money, first of all, you never know. You just don't know what position they have most of the time. Most of the time, people didn't know what position I had. Me and my clerk did, but um, and if I traded a lot, I'm always in and out. I'm always long and short. So to try to mimic me or to just say I'm having a bad day, I'm going to do the opposite of what Saul does. Uh, that, that could. Let's put it this way: I don't even know what I'm doing wrong at that time, at that moment in time. So yeah, to mimic somebody who's having a bad day is kind of tough. All right, we do have a number coming out here by the by, in case. So '05 is a little bit tenuous in case we go down there. We do have some layers of support below that. At 2.5 there, you see in our green band, and 1.5 in our blue band in our 5-minute and hourly, respectively. So see what happens here with this number. Um, you can see kind of thinning out here a little bit in the lather book. A little pop to the upside. Not really a big pop, just a little pop. Oh, back down to the downside. Careful here at '05 if you're taking it. Again, risk reward, like I said. There's always a risk reward to these kind of things. 70.1 versus 69, so kind of within line here. We did keep the '05. Again, risk reward type of situation. We got right down to it. Pop back up. We kept a small amount in there. We got paid off. If we didn't, that's totally understandable. We're rotating quickly back up here. A little resistance on the upside is up at 19. And we're trading the numbers, so
Yeah, DL, that gives me a good idea. I want to watch people lose. I'm going to put your mirror on my desk.
No, seriously, it is. It is. There was this one. Well, there were a couple guys a couple times where this one kid, and he did this all the time too. I mean, we knew. Yeah, I don't know where he got his money from because he kept coming back. I mean, look, you have a bad day and you come back the next day. That means you know you have some money in your account, right? So because they won't let you back on unless you can cover your debt, right? So and then we all knew he was having a bad day because he was just quiet. He just kept adding onto a position, and it was just painful to watch. I mean, you're just everybody's like, just watching him. They know what he's doing, but you can't really tell him anything. The only person that can take him out of his position and or off the floor would be his firm at that point in time. Usually, you're not. That's not happening most of the time. Um, so yeah, it's painful to watch, because you know what he's doing, and you're just telling him just take your loss and move on, and then start trading tomorrow again. And like I said the other day, like the one thing you want to do as a trader, you always want to make sure you come back tomorrow, because you might have a bad day here and there, but you know, markets, if you believe in what you're doing, you get your money back, but just don't get yourself a deep hole. That takes you like 3 4 days to get out of out of a bad day. If you have a bad day, that's fine. Just make sure it doesn't get terrible, and then move on and make your money back the next day. So it's fine. We're not always going to make money. It just goes beyond saying. So he would, you just want him to get him off the floor, but you just won't. And then another guy was having a bad day. Speaking of bad days, and well, there were a couple of bad day stories, but another guy, the market was rallying, and like I always say, it's very difficult to trade markets that are rallying, because they go up, but as soon as you buy them, they down tick a couple ticks, and you probably get out, and then it starts going back up again. All right, because you're scalping, and you're not, if you're a scalper, if it goes against you, you got to get out, right? So he buys it, on the highs because it's pushing higher, gets out as we push up here to our highs. We have a resistance at the 19 area, and he's losing money. So finally, he just puts on a position. I don't know if it was long or short, whatever it was, and he goes, I as he buys it, goes down, he sells it, it goes up. So finally, and it's a trending market to the upside. Of course, that always happens when you have a trending market to the upside. The market is so difficult to trade when it goes up, and we keep saying that all the time. So, but so anyway, so he finally puts on a position, and I don't know if it was long or short, but he just gets out of the pit. He goes, "I'm going for a smoke. I'm going to walk around the block a little bit because I can't take getting chopped up anymore." So he just goes out there, walks around the block, and then let's see where he probably lost or made a little. He probably lost less money doing that instead of getting, I don't know if he made money or lost money. I'm just saying that that's what he did. So um, again, the question going back to this all the reasons I'm telling you all these stories is why. What, just mimic somebody who's losing money. Well, I can't do that either. I can't just put on a position, walk away, and go for a smoke, come back an hour later, see what the market's doing. I don't think that's really a wise thing to do. I couldn't trade like that other kid who was like just doubling up, who kept averaging. The market's going against them because he's just waiting for a little bit of a break, And so you can't do that either. So these guys are having bad days, and I can't do it. I can't do what they're doing. So no, it's not that easy. So just find a methodology that works for you. Stick to it if it's working, and we're always talking about taking what the market gives us. Sometimes it gives us more, sometimes it gives us less, sometimes it doesn't give it all, and just kind of As long as it's working and you're making a little bit of money every day, that's all that matters. And if you lose one day, that's fine. As long as it's not the end of the world, because we're not going to be making money every day here. All right, well, we inched up to these interim highs there, came back down. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you can't get away from looking at your phone. Going back to looking at your phone, see where the market is. You know, so yeah, but maybe you have bad reception and you can't get you can't get a quote because there's a hurricane outside. Yeah, that those things those are hard to do, to try to take the other side of a person who's losing money. Again, like I keep saying this, like, I can never, even when the guys, even me mimicking guys who are making money or who are very successful, I couldn't do. Yeah. So, and I'm sure somebody probably looked at me and said, "Oh, I could just do whatever Saul does." Well, that doesn't work either. You have to do the thing that makes you comfortable on trades, size, how many contracts you trade, what you're looking for to make as far as profit targets are concerned. All those things are important in regards to your own individual ability to maximize profits for yourself, not for me or anybody else. Okay, Philip, you have a great weekend. See you on Monday. All right, so just kind of stuck into the middle of this range here. It's a possible trade if you were very aggressive, maybe put your 5 in there. If you were something aggressive there when that number came out, if you didn't, that's like I said, that's fine. It's going to go the risk reward here. So it's a good keep in there. It did get paid off a touch. Did not get up to the 19 yard there. It's going to change, cut him off. It's just been that kind of week where we've been just kind of sidewinding, range bound, which again, nothing wrong with that. You know, we have to just be a little bit patient. You're going to get these weeks when things are just slow. We're just kind of drifting in this range, so nothing to get too excited about. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. I don't mind questions. Again, it's slow, and we have to accept the market can give us, like I said earlier. We average 4 to 5 trades a day, so just keep remembering that and understand that in these days when things are slow, that accept it for what it is, and then wait for those opportunities to present themselves when we are busy. We will get busy again, no doubt about it. I've gone through these streets before, very, very quiet, and not much going on. You hear me talking a lot more than I should. Now, trading both sides of our blue band here, so I can get excited about. Just looking back on the fourth around our pivot area here at 11. If anybody has any questions, good time to ask. Obviously, when things are slow, it's always good time to ask questions. If anybody lives down in Florida, where they kind of stay dry, those hurricanes down there are tough. But again, if you're probably in Florida today, you have probably listening and trading, right? So, busy. I think we're going to get like a backlash of the wind today in Chicago. Like I said, the wind is supposed to be picking up big time because of that hurricane. All right, let's get ourselves at a little bit of range here again. Anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask in the chat. Don't mind questions. Again, like I said, we will get busy again. It's just a matter of time, being patient. And remember, the objective here is not to trade. The objective is to make money. So when it gets slow like this, we'll have plenty of opportunity. The only bad thing about this is these markets kind of lull us to sleep because we'll be kind of quiet, then all of a sudden we get an injection of volatility, and at first day we're not ready for it because the market's been so quiet lately that we're not ready for that great volatility, which again, like I keep saying, will come back. It's just a matter of having a little bit of patience and waiting for the market, the reason for the market trade to get back into some kind of reason that the market will start moving. Right? Just chopping around. So if you can pick a trade in this chop, that's great. I've always had trouble trading choppy trades, choppy markets, and my cup of tea. So, but if you can make some trades in this, it's kudos. Just chopping here. Yeah, you're going nowhere fast. Again, if you're a range trader, you this stuff, that's great. An upside resistance up here at the 19 area. All right, pushing up here to these inner highs. Upside at 19 area. All right, coming up here to the 19 area. Let's see what it wants to do here. Again, just keep your stops in place. I'm not going to love any trade we put on. And because of the lack of volatility, trade a little bit smaller. You don't have to get too excited about finally getting the trade after. Just trade it, just take it, just be nimble. It's Friday. No reason to we waited over an hour to get a trade on there, so see if we can get something out of it. But doesn't mean that you have to. Just make sure you keep your stop in place. It's never know how you market trade after anything. We got your 20 in there. We'll get some off here. 20 at the top end of our 19. So very good. Let's get that. Take some off the table. longer, a little bit lower, so it's not a little bit. Be happy, move on for a weekend. But again, just take some profits here. It's slow. You need to love the trade. Just see what it gives us. A little bit out of it, especially if we waited for an hour to get something. I wish I could be a little bit more enthusiastic, right? Not. It's trying for us. Oops, back up here. Yeah, that's definitely. Yes, and it goes by quicker than I ever might think, for sure. Now we're up to from here a little bit again. Keep your stops in place and make sure you take some off the table. Okay. Again, come back down here, lighten the load here a little bit, then up to 21 and a half there, and back down. All right, there's points there against the 19. You got the 20 in there, you did okay. And again, the 21 was my backup actually. Actually, 21 was my backup, so it helped perfect. So it did what it was supposed to do actually. Backup level is the area where I feel like if we can inch through the support level that I have, it should help us with the market giving us a chance to make a little bit of money. And that's kind of what we did there. So, okay, nice little opportunity there for us. If we did jump in, and like I said, if we stop there, we should have been okay. If you have any questions about anything, again, took a little bit of time here for us to get the trade going, but it finally did play itself out. So if you have any questions about it, let me know. A lot more stuff interests you, and kind of learn a little bit more about our setups, learn a little more about our methodology. We'll learn the methodology. Definitely, we do have an education course that offers that for you. We do this every day. We love to trade, so we're doing it every day. So if any of this stuff interests you, you want to take your, want to learn a little bit more about this, if you're new to this, if you're an experienced trader and you want to add some more setups to your repertoire, if you like our methodology, something different, let us know. Definitely like to work with you. Again, we do this on an individualized basis. All right, nice little rotation there against our resistance area there at 19. Said there's a reason to put it at 19. Could inch up a little bit. We have some solid resistance around there. And why didn't I use 21, 22? Only because of, maybe if the fit didn't get up there, I wanted to make sure we got it there. Make sense? Hopefully. All right, now we're coming back down. A little support would be around maybe around the pivot area there. All right. All right. Well, let's hopefully somebody were able to make a little bit of money on this little push here to our push resistance area here at the 19 area. If you did, jump in there. You did okay. All right. Drifting back down here, coming down to the pivot area now. A little aggressive. We're staying short from the 19 area. A nice rotation down here to it. This where if you did get long there against that our 11 area there. So came back nicely there to a little support area that we talked about. And pop back up again. We're scaling in around there, right? So back up. We're trying to stay short from the 19. There was a good cover. Just to exit. The short that you were holding. And you had a nice little trade there. If you did just get long there against that 19, you did okay as well. Again, patience here. That took a little bit of time here, but in the last 15, 20 minutes, we got a couple trades going. Again, taking advantage of ebbs and flows in the market. That's what we're trying to do. Trying to find these inflection points to create opportunity. And sometimes they easily they give them they're there quickly, fast. Today, got to show some patience here. But we've had a couple nice little trades in the last 15 minutes. And again, it's all a matter. I keep saying this: you have to be patient and wait for the market to give us an opportunity, and then when it gives us the opportunity, we're ready to take advantage of it when it presents itself. And hopefully, able to be patient there and take advantage of the little opportunity that the market gave us. Again, if any of this stuff interests you, expand your horizons a little bit. Let us know. If you want to learn about how we do this, how you want to do this, let us know. Teaching what I do. So, went back down to little support area there around that pivot area. Popped it back up. The next upside resistance is up at the 27 area. Thank you, Dean. Appreciate it. All right, coming back up here to these highs. The next level on the upside we're looking at is up at the 27 area. Again, we're trying to show you some patience here, waiting for the market to give us an opportunity. Took a long time, and then all of a sudden we got a couple trades that interested us that we like to use, used in the past, that we can recognize. All those things that I keep saying. Gave us that opportunity, and we were able to take advantage of it. Really.
Hey, DL, appreciate it. Yeah, those reminders come out of PayPal, but I appreciate it. As is, let us know if you have any questions about our services. Melissa P. I sent you all out the information to sign up as a subscriber. For those that are joining us through our socials, like us, share us, repost us. Join us live at daytradingmarkets.org to get yourself started. If you need trading capital, let us know. We have affiliates for that. If you need a trading platform, let us know. We have affiliates for that. Bring your platform if you have it. We're focused on the S&P 500 E-mini here. We're looking to do 2, 3, 4, 5 trades during these sessions. Everything we do here is for educational purposes only. Start out by giving you key levels. We work those levels. We're going to pick up $200, $300, $400, $500, $600 per session. We start everybody out in simulation mode, or we encourage you to start out in simulation mode until you get good at this. We are in the help you get good at it business. We are an education opportunity for you. Saul's a 25-year veteran trader of the trading pits in Chicago. So let us know how we can help you on an individual basis. Don't be shy. Aziz, let us know. Melissa P, let us know. Silence is not an option if you want to stick around. Thanks.
All right, market sidewinding here at these upper highs. We did held a little bit. Good support there. And now we're just getting back into a little bit of a range. We already tested that 11 area once, so be a little careful. We always like to take the first retest of an area that we want to buy or sell. The second retest is a little bit riskier. So keep that in mind. Doesn't mean it's not going to work as a support or resistance area. It just means it's a little riskier trade. For those of you who are a little bit more aggressive, maybe you take the trade, but maybe trade it smaller. Those of you who are more risk averse here, not going to take the trade. And that's fine. There's not, both of those are correct trading advice because everybody has different risk tolerances. All right. You can see we're getting a range bound again. And again, not our favorite trade. We held our pivot there at 11. And now we're just floating back and forth. Again, we focus on the morning hours to give us our opportunities. Dynamics work better for us. Sometimes we're going to get more trades than other times, but that's part of the business. But definitely stay focused. We focus on the morning hours. And again, kind of sitting here in front of your screen, it's not really doing much all day. It's kind of tough, especially when markets are, the volatility has been sucked out of the market for whatever reason. The main reason here is that the market's trying to figure out what direction it wants to go next. especially after the what the Fed did, and then trying to determine what direction we're going to go. We're all-time highs here, so kind of hard to get market to get too excited about direction because we're again all-time highs. So. All right. Alrighty. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. We do focus on the morning hours. You can imagine that if it's slow like this all day, it's kind of tough to sit in front of your screen. You never know when we're going to get some opportunities, though, uh, like we had here in a couple trades in about 15 minutes. Have to wait a while for it, but finally did present themselves, and hopefully you were able to take advantage of it. And now we're getting ourselves back here into a little bit of a range. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. We have levels. We have the levels there. You'll see the levels in the chat for us. Otherwise, I'll be here for a bit. If you have any questions, go for it. Otherwise, hope you all have a good weekend. Use our levels as a guide. I don't know if we're going to be moving much the rest of the day, but you never know. You never know when somebody says something or something happens that's going to create some volatility, but nonetheless, be patient and wait for it. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. I'll get back here in a bit.
Hey, is a quick sound check for you. For those that are joining us through our socials, join us live at daytradingmarkets.org. That is our direct Zoom drop-in. You have a free access pass if you choose to take it. If you're looking to learn how to scalp the market as a serious side hustle or as a living, pop in. We have trading accounts for you. We have the opportunity to earn a funded trading account. The opportunity to learn how to trade and scalp for yourself. Hey, Maureen, thank you. All the action is in Zoom, so take a step in. If you're in our socials, great. Thanks for joining us. Like us, share us, repost us, friend us. Do us the honor of helping us get that out of the box. If you received an opportunity to sign up for our service, we expect 100% participation. So if you're coming in, make sure you're signed up. Yeah, we have a very nice group of traders here, new and experienced. We're working on the concept of consistent profitability, so join us, and we can help you get set up. We teach a price action trading methodology here. Starts out with key levels. We work those levels. Both short and long trades, we're looking to pick up 2 points plus in each trade. Morning session, daily, we're looking to pick up 2, 3, 4, 5, $600 per session. We set everybody off in simulation mode, and then we work you to money mode. So let us know if we can help you. It's about the Benjamins, right?
At least 50 quarters.